Hi, my name is Chelsea Kostoff, and this is my summer trip to Chicago with my mom and 3 best friends, Nikki, Rachel, and Tara. We drove to Chicago, and it was raining the entire time. We were in bumper-to-bumper traffic, and we stayed at the Sheraton Four Points Hotel. Right out of our hotel window, we could see the river. This was the awesome view we had from the 5th floor. The first thing we did was unpacked and went straight to the riverboat trip. This was a trip on a double-decker boat, and we received a tour. I learned a lot about Chicago and all the buildings that we passed along the river. After that, we went back to the hotel and got ready for dinner. Our hotel had a very nice lobby. This was one of the fun things that our lobby had. It was like a giant iPad. Our next stop was dinner. We went to Buca di Beppo's, a very famous Italian restaurant. It was Nikki's birthday, so we celebrated at every restaurant we went to. They brought out candles and had their employees sing and clap. Walking back to our hotel gave us the best night view of Chicago ever. It was right over the bridge on the water. Day 2 consisted of more shopping. This picture was at the famous Chicago sign downtown. Walking to lunch that day, we also had passed the famous Blues Brothers restaurant. After lunch, we continued our shopping. Walking down the streets, we came across many interesting people. We saw a man painted silver, and we tried to get a picture with every interesting person we could. Next, we came across a mime. He had a boombox and was dancing and pretending like he was stuck in a box. He had to put money in and wouldn't take a picture until we put our money in. Chicago has some of the coolest buildings. Here is some more beautiful scenery. Up next, we came across the giant Marilyn Monroe. This was my favorite. For dinner this night, we went to Dick's Last Resort, most famous for their insulting. It was a fun restaurant, and it was a great time. We all loved it. It was something different. Right next to our hotel was the MSNBC building. It was cool to see a news sign on top of the building I was familiar with. After that, we headed to Navy Pier. Navy Pier is a very cool place with lots of food, rides, restaurants, shops, and so much more. It was a great night of entertainment. Day 3 consisted of shopping again. My friends and I wanted to ride the trolley. This is us waiting on the curb for the trolley. After our ride on the trolley, we saw guys holding free hug sign. Of course, we hugged them and took pictures with them. They were collecting money for a cancer fundraiser. Day 4 was our last day to shop. Downtown, there was the Special Olympics famous duck race. There were ducks everywhere. This was one of them. The last store we went to was a Hershey store. I loved it because there was so much chocolate to eat. This is the world's largest Hershey bar, 5 pounds. After 4 fun, great days, the trip came to an end. Lots of memories were made and lots of money was spent. Girls gone wild for sure. All pictures are mine, and they were taken by Lori Kostoff. People in the pictures were Nikki Lineberry, Rachel Hoyer, Tara Griffin, and myself. Music was from archive.org. The end.